Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Washington, Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news now, guys. It's a very interesting and quite surprising development that's been making waves in the NFL, especially among the Washington Commanders faithful. When you look at the state of the team heading into the 2025 season, there's a lot to discuss, but one thing that's been catching everyone's attention is their safety room. Right now, it's arguably one of the weakest in the entire league, and that's a problem for any team dreaming of making a deep playoff run, let alone contending for Super Bowl. The safety position is crucial in today's NFL. It's not just about stopping the run or covering tight ends anymore. Safeties are often asked to be versatile, to be playmakers, and to be able to adapt to different offensive schemes. But for the Commanders, their current safety core is far from ideal. As it stands, Will Harris and Quan Martin are projected to be the starters. Harris, who's 29 years old, had a rough year in 2024 with a PFF grade of just 61.5, and the year before that, it was even lower at 43.8. That's not exactly what you want from a starting safety if you're aiming high. Meanwhile, Quan Martin, although a bit younger at 25, has a PFF grade of 59.2 last year, and before that, 65.4. So it's clear, this safety situation needs a serious upgrade and fast. And here's where things get really interesting. Just recently, the NFL landscape saw a pretty significant move that could open the door for the Commanders to make a major upgrade at safety. The New England Patriots, a team that's been rebuilding and reshuffling their roster, decided to release Jabrill Peppers. Now, this is a player who was a first-round pick back in 2017, a player with a lot of talent and versatility. The Patriots, under the new coaching scheme of Mike Vrabel, Vrabel is with the Titans, my mistake, but the Patriots are trying to adapt and build around new pieces, and apparently, Peppers didn't fit into their new scheme. They probably wanted to trade him, but with no takers, they decided to release him outright. And let's talk about Peppers' value for a second. At 29 years old, he's not a young rookie, but he's still very much in his prime and, more importantly, very productive. Last year, Peppers played just 6 games, but what's notable is that he started every single one. When you watch him on the field, it's clear that he's a playmaker, a safety who can cover, blitz, and come up with big plays when needed. His overall PFF grade in 2024 was an impressive 87.3, and in 2023, it was still high at 82.3. Those numbers tell you he's playing at a high level, especially considering the quality of his game film. Now here's the big question. Why should the Commanders be interested in Jabrill Peppers? Well, for starters, the team's need at safety is glaring. Their current starters are not cutting it, and the overall safety ranking in the NFL is at the bottom. According to ESPN's Mike Clay, the Commanders rank dead last in the league in safety performance. That is a huge red flag. Adding a player like Peppers, who has proven he can be a reliable, impactful safety, could be a game changer for their defense. And let's not forget, the stats speak volumes. Peppers, throughout his 8-year career, has accumulated 7 interceptions, 511 tackles, and 6 forced fumbles. These aren't just numbers, they're evidence of a player who's capable of making game-changing plays. Even last season, despite playing only 6 games, Peppers' presence on the field was felt. He started every game he played in, showing durability and trust from his coaches. The timing of this release by the Patriots couldn't be better for Washington. It's not often you get a starting caliber safety on the market just before the season begins, and for a team that's looking to contend, this is a golden opportunity. The NFL is a league of holes and upgrades, and if you can plug a significant gap with a player like Peppers, it can elevate your entire defense. Now, let's talk a bit about the overall picture. The Commanders, historically, haven't been seen as a top-tier team in recent years, but there's a sense that they're building something solid. The addition of a veteran safety like Peppers could be the piece that turns their secondary from a weakness into a strength. Especially considering the current odds, according to FanDuel, the Commanders have plus 2,000 to win the Super Bowl next year, tied with the Cincinnati Bengals. Those odds are not bad at all, but they could get even better with some strategic moves, like adding proven talent at key positions. And folks, it's important to remember that Peppers was highly regarded coming out of college. Back in his final year at Penn State, he finished fifth in Heisman voting, a testament to his talent and potential. Since entering the league, he's been consistent, a true three-down safety who can contribute in multiple ways. His versatility is his biggest asset, and that's exactly what the Commanders need right now. Imagine the impact he could have in their secondary. He'd bring leadership, experience, and a knack for making big plays. For a defense that's still trying to find its identity, adding someone like Peppers could be the catalyst for a significant turnaround. It's not just about filling a roster spot. It's about adding someone who can change the dynamics on the field, someone who can make the secondary more reliable and more aggressive. Of course, there are some questions. Will the Commanders be willing to make a move quickly? Will they pursue Peppers aggressively? Considering the current state of their safety room and the potential of grabbing a player with his skill set, it would make a lot of sense. The NFL season is just around the corner, and teams that act fast often see the biggest rewards. Peppers' familiarity with modern NFL defenses and his ability to adapt quickly could make him an immediate starter, filling a critical void and boosting the overall confidence of the secondary. And let's not forget the broader context. The NFC East is shaping up to be more competitive than ever. With teams like the Eagles, Cowboys, and Giants all making moves, the Commanders need to be smart and aggressive if they want to hold their ground. Adding a player like Peppers isn't just a minor upgrade. It's a statement that Washington is serious about contending and willing to do what it takes to improve their roster. In the end, the potential signing of Jabrill Peppers by the Commanders could be a defining moment for their 2025 season. It's a move that makes strategic sense, aligns with their needs, and could significantly impact their chances of making a deep playoff run. As fans, we should be excited about the possibilities this opens up. The defense, which has been a concern for a while, could see a major boost with the addition of a player of Peppers' caliber. So, what do you think? Are the Commanders going to pull the trigger and sign Peppers before the season kicks off? Will this move be enough to push them over the edge and into real Super Bowl contention? The NFL world is watching, and Washington fans should be too. This could be the start of something big, and I know we're all eager to see how it unfolds. Remember, it's not just about one player, it's about building a team that believes in itself, that fights together, and that's willing to make bold moves. The opportunity is there, and Peppers' release might just be the signing that changes everything for the Commanders in 2025. Keep your eyes on this story, folks, because it's developing fast, and the impact could be felt all season long. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think signing Jabrill Peppers is the move that can take this defense to the next level? Or do you believe they should look elsewhere? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the future of this team. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, more insights, and more breaking news about the Washington Commanders. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep the faith that this team is heading in the right direction. Thanks for watching, everyone. Keep supporting the Commanders, and I'll see you in the next video.